Welcome back, everyone, to Twisted Gaming TV. Glad you're here. Today's video, we're going to talk about modern versus retro gaming. And how has it changed over the years? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it okay? Is it whatever? Right? Well, now, depending on your age, you've either been in retro before and now you're experiencing modern, or you're stuck in retro and you haven't experienced modern. Anyways, whatever age you are, I've been in retro and modern, back and forth. So the first thing is the pros and the cons of modern versus retro. Okay, I'm going to read them over. Modern gaming needs internet. Okay, most of the games today, you're going to have internet for everything. And that sucks. That's one of the main things I do not like about modern. Okay, retro, no internet needed. You just put the disc or the cartridge in, and boom, you can play right away. Modern, game updates. This is one of the main things I do not like about modern, is all the updates all the time. Does it improve games and stuff? It can, or sometimes when they do an update, it makes the game worse. So it's a hit or miss. But when you want to turn on your modern system and you want to get into playing right away, it's not always that easy. Because a little window might pop up and say, new update, got to download. It's going to take 5 minutes or 4 hours, depending on your internet, right? That's one thing I do not like. Retro, no updates. Like we said, you buy the game, you put it in, you play right away. You never have to worry about updating the game. Now, one thing that's bad about that is when you buy the game, that's it, right? You might not get added on packs or whatever. And back in the day, we didn't really care about that because it didn't exist. You bought the game, you played it, you beat it, whatever. You buy the next game, do the same thing. Now, one good thing about the game updates is it can make a game last a lot longer. Okay, replay value can shoot up because, say, if you're playing Call of Duty or whatever, and they added some new maps or whatever, boom, more replay for that. Now, the problem is, though, you might have to pay for it. Okay, because all added on stuff on modern gaming is not always free, and we'll get to that. Let's see. Modern online play. One thing that's good about online play is instead of just playing with 2 or 3 friends sitting, at your house or on the couch, you got the whole world to play with now. Unlimited possibilities. So that's a great thing. Online play is great, but, you need the internet. You know what I mean? And a good connection, too. If you got Taco Bell connection, you're going to have some problems. Retro systems. Local play only. Now, one thing good about local play only, you can invite your friends over and play games together. Physically together. You can sit right next to your friend and play. Okay, now in the modern systems you could do that too, but why would they do that when they can just be on their system and have these on and talk to you without even leaving the house, which will make you a lot lazier, and social, ain't as great as it was back in the day in person. You can't share Doritos with each other. Or your mommy and your daddy can't make you dinner, What are you going to do? Send it across line through the system, So it's kind of iffy on that, but, for the time back in the day, I'm glad I enjoyed it. A lot of the kids these days didn't enjoy that back in the day. So I'm glad I got to enjoy all of it. So I'm very excited about that. Now, until we go to the next one, modern versus retro gaming, we have came a long way, okay? Looking at the footage right now on modern gaming, we're looking at Street Fighter V Championship Edition. Well, Champion Edition. Versus retro gaming Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Look at the graphics difference. Amazing. Amazing, right? It's beautiful. But even the retro games back in the day are still really fun to play because I still do. Okay, modern. No full game. When you go to the store and you buy a new PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series game or a Nintendo Switch game, you buy it and that is not the full game. Shoot, it might not even be finished yet. You know, because guess what? Updates, updates, updates. So, the full game is not on the disc because for one thing, it can't fit on there. Okay? Anyways, retro, you get the full game. Okay? You want to go over there and grab your Nintendo 64 game, the whole game is on there. You want to go get your PlayStation 1 game, Sega Saturn, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, Dreamcast, Atari. What else is there? Game Boy. The list goes on. Game Gear, you remember that? You had the full game. You bought the game, you had the full game. Another thing, modern game. We hit this while ago. Microtransactions, right? So you buy a modern game for the PlayStation 5, right? Like Gran Turismo or something. Gran Turismo 7. You pay $70 for that game, right? You may spend a lot more. Grand Theft Auto 5, right? You buy the game for, what is it, $30 now, Grand Theft Auto 5. Put the game on there. You want to get more in-game money, right? Spend $100, and then that game turns into $140. A couple months later on, you want more money, or you want to do this, or buy cars, or whatever. Before you know it, that $70 game back in the day that you had everything on there, well, the modern game now, it costs you $500 over time. Boy, when you think about that, holy moly, that's not good, is it? So microtransactions. You know, when you buy the game for $70, that should be it. And if they want to update it, you know, boom. You know, that's one thing I like about Rockstar is when they came out with Grand Theft Auto 5, you got free updates all the time. You know, they had like 30 updates or something. But, you know, other companies are a little bit more greedy. And, you know, you want to play a basketball game, you know, and you want that shirt, boom, money. Money, 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 money. You know, it's crazy. Let's see, on to the next one. On retro, nostalgia. Okay? There's no nostalgia on modern gaming at all. Okay? But retro, tons of it. For me anyways. A lot of people love the retro stuff because, you know, back in the day you played Mario Brothers, you played Mario Kart, and you just remember all the memories, right? You ain't gonna remember any memories on PlayStation 5, I promise. Okay? It's just not gonna happen. Modern, better graphics. That's true. I'm 42 years old, and the modern day graphics are very easy on my eyes, right? You go to some retro games that haven't aged that great, and they hurt. So, you know, the graphics are the wonderful thing about the new systems, okay? On the retro side, you had cool cheat codes. You could buy like a Game Genie and, you know, and just do all the cool codes that was in the retro magazines back in the day, like Game Pro, EGM, Game Fan, and all those, right? Well, you don't have cheat codes no more. You know, you just don't. Let's see. We went over this. Modern gaming, more players. You can play a lot more people. You know, you want to go play Call of Duty, right? There's always somebody on. You want to play at 3 a.m.? There's always somebody on. 5 a.m., all day long. Thousands and thousands of players on every game, right? And then on retro, you know, when you play those, hey dude, you want to come over to the house and play some Mortal Kombat? Yeah, dude. You know, but you couldn't pretty much game all the time with other people on retro like you can modern. You can turn on your PlayStation, your Xbox Series X, or whatever, and play right now, any time of day with other people because there's somebody always on. Retro, you cannot. So that's one good thing. Retro, play instantly. You pop your PlayStation 1 disc in, your Super NES cartridge, Nintendo 64 cartridge, or whatever, right? Boom, instant play, right? As to modern, put the disc in, there might be a freaking update. So, anyways, I just want to make this cool video because I've been wanting to do it for a long time. Modern versus retro gaming, now and then. So there's a lot of good things, a lot of bad things about both, but in this time of day. But anyways, it's all gaming. Do what you love. You like retro, cool. If you like modern, cool. If you like both, awesome. Anyways, thank you for watching Twisted Gaming TV. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Always comment back. Until next video, peace.